Hey YouTube, what's up? Made a box today. Put my name on it. In Japanese. That's geeky. Which brings me to today's subject. I dislike it when people misuse the words geek and nerd and, use them indiscriminately like they're synonyms or something. That's ludicrous. Obviously they're not synonyms. Although, the nerd family is closely related to the geek family. They're like a close-knit Latino family. They hang out, they live in the same neighborhood, but they're still not the same thing. For one, I would categorize someone who's a nerd not by appearance. Neither a geek, because appearances aren't everything. But the characteristics of a geek and a nerd. One, they're clumsy. They always knock things over, breaking things. And whenever you put them in contact with something that says fragile in the box, it's a bad idea. Two, they're intellectuals, or at least perceived to be so. And three, they try to stay away from physical education, PE class, gym. The one thing that both groups don't hold is what they like to do. In my opinion, a nerd is a person that's into the academic stuff, like the math, the science, the formulas behind all this stuff. The geek, though, is a type of person that's into video games and anime. In the dictionary, and I'm just paraphrasing, it says, a geek or a nerd is someone that's passionate about something that's not mainstream, and more often than not, is disliked for this. My theory is that, that whole thing that some people use their right side of their brain and the left side of the brain more, and one side has to do with like math and science and comprehensive, like objective things, and the other one's more abstract into art and games and fun and stuff like that. Well, since some people are more passionate about certain things and not about other things, I would say that the people that have a really big passion for nerdy things, the side of the brain that uses the objective stuff more would probably flare up, and thus they would become a nerd. But a geek would use his other side of the brain and end up loving video games and only playing them until he's like really tired in the middle of the night and needs to drink caffeine. But he later finds out that it's really bad for you, and then it makes you fall asleep faster, but then in the morning you wake up and then you're like, shit, I should not have drunk that coffee because it sucks. That's the type of person a geek is. Now, a geek and a nerd can have similar traits, or you can have a nerd that's a geek and a geek that's a nerd. Neat, if you will. This is just to all the people that get everyone confused. If you're gonna insult someone, or at least try to insult someone, or say a word or say another word, you better say it right. I mean, you're just gonna end up looking foolish. I mean, how embarrassing is that, calling someone a geek when they're a nerd? It's ridiculous. I'm just looking out for your best interest, alright? This is for you. This is for all of you people, alright? So don't worry about it. Don't worry. You take this advice. Or you take this advice. Alright? Don't worry about it. This is on me. This is on me. Alright? Peace.